Hi guys, welcome back to Learning to Budget at 40, where we talk about all things budgeting and saving money with an occasional sprinkle of life changes, because with life changes, obviously your budget changes and you need to adjust for those things. So today, what I want to go through are my empties, because we all buy products thinking that we're going to use them, that they're going to work. And most of the time, we either don't use them or they don't work because we're not using them consistently, or flat out, they just don't work for us. So I'm going to go ahead and go over with my empties for this half of the year. I actually just came up with this idea a couple of months ago, so I don't have a lot of empties, but what I do have, I'm going to share with you guys. All right, for my first item, we have Ally. This is one of those items where I know this works. This is actually a derivative of Xenical, which is a prescription strength weight loss pill. It's pretty much Orlistat, 120 milligrams, but for retail purposes, they halved it, and then they went ahead and put it on the market. This I didn't use consistently. I believe you're supposed to use one 3 times a day, so one with each meal. However, I didn't do that because I would eat fatty food, or this thing gives you gas, and it gives you the runs when you eat unhealthy food, like olive oil. Even if I would roast my vegetables, this thing did not like it, and yeah, it wasn't that great. You definitely gotta be on a stricter diet for this. This I may repurchase. I don't know, it's so expensive that no, I'm not going to repurchase it. So I'm sure this does work if you use it properly. I did not do that. So that's not a repurchase for me, but if anybody else is interested, I know this works. Like, I've seen when I used to work at a pharmacy, and it was Xenical, which is like double the strength of this. I saw it work because the ladies also did do the exercise, and they also adjusted their diet so they wouldn't have those negative side effects. Vitamin D, this is definitely going to be a repurchase. I avoid the sun because wrinkles, even though I'm like, look how tan I am. However, I avoid the sun, wrinkles. I'm very worried about melanoma, stuff like that. So this is a repurchase. I like Trader Joe's a lot. I don't think I've tried very many things of theirs that I did not like. So this is definitely going to be a repurchase. My third item is a hair care item. It's the 10 Miracle Potion Repair Daily Conditioner. I actually really like, it's a 10 products. I buy that keratin leave-in conditioner, and I really like it, especially now that since I'm going gray, I am lightening pieces to try to blend that gray in. This for me is, I don't know if it's going to be a repurchase though. I feel like the price doesn't justify what it does. However, that could just be a me thing, because I would only bleach like the ends of my hair, but so all I felt was damage at the ends, not like from root to end like I am now. So I think I'm gonna give this another try. I do highly recommend their leave-in spray and conditioner. I think that stuff is great. But if anybody knows of a better item, mind you, I have curly hair. I am Mexican, however, I have black ancestors, so I have that Puerto Rican curl hair, even though I'm not Puerto Rican. It's just the mix of the cultures. So I do got the great curly hair that is being bleached, and I also straighten it out, which is why I like to use these type of products. But if you guys don't have anything stronger than this, like, I'm going to get the Mega Mask next, even though it's more expensive. I think I need something just a bit stronger, but if you guys know of anything and you guys have similar hair to mine, or color treated hair that you flat iron, let me know in the comments, because I would really like to try that out. Next item, which I got out of this was like one of those get a gift bag. No, it's a gift set. So they're a bunch of little trial items. I like to get those so I can just try. This Confidence in an Eye Cream, I used it every morning for the most part for a couple of months, and I think it works pretty well. I think it did what it's supposed to do, which is brighten, repair, and transform. I don't know about transform, but I definitely, during this stressful time, because I left my partner, and we just weren't doing well the last couple of months, My eyes weren't as bad as they could have been because I definitely suffer from dark under eye circles, so I do think this helped quite a bit. And because of these nails, what I ended up doing, and I, regardless of the nails, I'll get a Q-tip and I will empty this sucker out. I will scrape all of it out. If it was a tube, I cut the tube from the end and then I go in there with a Q-tip because the whole point is to use. I bought the product, so I need to use what's in there. Oh, this is NYX Dewy Finish Setting Spray. I've used expensive setting sprays like that Urban Decay one that comes with it's a black matte bottle with a like a light purple cap. I do not like that one. It's so expensive. I think this does just as good of a job. No, it does better. Better for like what, $9? So yeah, NYX, you're definitely a repurchase. This is a repurchase. I bought this a couple of times and I bought the matte. But since I'm older, I was told that not to buy the matte, to buy the dewy. So that's what I did. Cashmere. This is actually a sample that I got when I ordered some cashmere products that Kim Zolciak was advertising on Facebook. I am a big fan of her. I like her music. I like her on her reality show. I think she's funny. And I got her rose mask. That stuff is great. But this one here, I gotta buy this. I still have some of that rose mask. I still have quite a bit of mask that I want to use. So I'm actually going to hold on to this container because I want to repurchase this. And I'm going to have this as a reminder. There's mint in this and I can feel it. And I really like the mint. I feel like it does some sort of like stimulating in my skin that makes it look good afterwards. So this is definitely a repurchase. Even though it was a sample. Elf Daily Brush Cleaner. This I used up. I had to force myself to use this. This is not something I'm going to rebuy. I don't clean my brushes daily because I don't wear makeup on the daily. I work remotely, so I don't really need this. And even when I was going to work every day, this bottle is really old. I had to force myself to use it. I like their shampoo for their brushes for e.l.f. There's many e.l.f. products that I love. But this is not going to be a repurchase, even for the price. I just don't use it. If I switch colors, all I do is grab, I have like a makeup towel. It's just like a washcloth. And I'll just swirl my brush in it until, it stops pigmenting. And that's what I'll do for a color change. I just don't think buying extra things is really necessary. So this is not going to be a repurchase for me. Next, Gimme Brow. This is really expensive. I'm not going to buy this again. NYX has a brow control freak that's really good. Plus, I mean, if you really like the brush, e.l.f. has one. It's a silver tube just like this one. And e.l.f. makes one that's works just as well too. But I like the NYX Control Freak one. It feels like you put hairspray on your eyebrows. So this is definitely not a repurchase for me, and it's expensive. Mind you, NYX is a lot cheaper. It's a store brand. I mean, it's a drugstore brand. Very great. I mean, nothing but good things to say about the few things that I've tried from NYX. And then Trader Joe's Coconut Body Butter. This stuff is great, especially in the winter. I get really dry skin. I don't know why I get so dry skin, but this is what I'll use on the daily basis. And this stuff is great. So it's summer now, so I'm not going to repurchase this until the winter when I start seeing like those dry lines on my skin. But this stuff is awesome. I really like it. Lastly, it's another sample that I was given. This is a Philosophy Pore Extractor. When I think of pore extractor, I think of like actually an extractor that goes in there and cleans up all the gook out of your pores. This cleaned my pores, but not like that. I mean, it's just a mask. It's a cool mask. I really like it. I'm not sure if I'll buy it, though, but I did enjoy trying it out. I do use a Purity Wash. The one that looks just like this, yellow. I really like it. but I don't think I would actually buy it, especially because I have so many masks right now that I'm trying out. So I just don't think would be like the best one. So anyways, guys, that is it for this video. Money saving tips. NYX and e.l.f. are definitely products to try out. So is Trader Joe's. They have vitamins that work very well at an affordable cost. They're usually cheaper than what I find in Target. So go ahead and check them out. If you have any money saving products that you've found that you totally like love, please let me know what they are, because I'm always looking for a cheap dupe out there. Just save money, because as you know, I'm working on getting out of debt, saving money, buying a home, all these things that we all have. And then the recession, let's just face it, everything's going up. So if I can move to affordable items like NYX and e.l.f. away from like it's a 10, even Cashmere, Philosophy, and Confidence, It Cosmetics, that would be great, because I don't know, everything's just getting so high. It kind of feels like it's out of control. Don't really know what to do about this stuff other than not use it. However, skincare, self-care is definitely important. So just let me know what you guys think at the bottom, and like and subscribe, guys.